Hello guys, we're back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the main supplements that I take as a med student, and also I'm going to take you supplement shopping. There are some supplements that I need to re-up on, so I'm going to show you the supplements that I get. Normally when I work out, I like to start off with some beetroot powder because beetroot powder is amazing. I also have pre-workout, but I don't know if I'm going to continue having pre-workout because it does mess up with your sleep if you go for late night sessions. I haven't tried non-stim pre-workout, so that definitely is an option. After I finish this, I will definitely get a non-stim pre-workout. But this helps a lot during exams. I actually have more pre-workout during exam season than actually going to the gym, which is very bad, but it does help. Unfortunately, I forgot to connect the receiver to my camera like a dum-dum, so there's no sound. But I ended up getting creatine monohydrate, as I always run out of that, and also zinc picolate, which is an important supplement which I take. This shop pretty much has everything. I didn't want to get too much stuff. I also got some Maca root I forgot as well. Those are literally the only supplements that I need right now. The rest I've got stocked for ages, probably 6 months to a year I've got in stock. And hello guys, we're back. I'm going to show you the exact supplements which I take, just the main ones. Everybody takes different supplements, so there's no point in me showing you exactly everything that I take. So I'm just going to show you the main ones which you'll also benefit from, which you can take. So we're starting off with vitamin D3. I'm not going to lie, I cheaped out with this one. I normally get vitamin D3 with K2 because K2 increases the absorption of vitamin D, but I didn't get it with this one. I'm still gonna get the benefits, nothing changes really. The good thing about vitamin D is it's going to increase the absorption of calcium and phosphate, and you need this because this is important for mineralization of the bones. So without that, you actually can't increase the minerals in your bones, which means that if you're not having enough vitamin D, your bones can become brittle. So it's definitely very important for your bone health. It makes them stronger, it makes them healthier, and overall this is going to contribute for longevity with your health. Now calcitriol, the active form of vitamin D, will also contribute to immune function. What it's going to do is just going to increase the activity of your T cells, your B cells, and it's going to reduce inflammation. So it's also good for your immune health. And because it increases calcium and phosphate absorption, guess what calcium is used for? Your muscles. So it's actually going to contribute to actually helping your muscles contract. You need calcium to contract your muscles, so that means it's going to help you get stronger. So that's also why I take this as well. It also has other benefits like regulating serotonin and dopamine in your brain, so there's some benefits there as well. Now in terms of doses, 400 and 800 IU is the recommended that I've seen based on research. I take 1000 IU, which is 25 micrograms, and the reason why I take a little more is simply because I'm black. Now the thing about vitamin D is you synthesize it from the sunlight, as you may know. You get it from UVB rays, but the problem with this is black people obviously produce more melanin, which protects us against the sun. But the problem with that is that interferes with vitamin D synthesis, so it actually inhibits our ability to actually take in vitamin D. So that's why I take a bit more vitamin D. It's just a genetic thing really, but interestingly enough, we have higher bone density than most other people, which is interesting, which obviously shows that we utilize vitamin D in our bodies very well, which is interesting, quite bizarre. But that's why I take vitamin D3, a very solid supplement to take. Next I have zinc picolate, and you might hear people say a lot, whenever you're ill, take zinc, take zinc, take zinc. We all know zinc is used for immune function, for boosting your immune system, but why? It's simply because it actually helps activate those T cells and natural killer cells, and those are important for fighting infection. It also works really well as an anti-inflammatory agent, so it will help with inflammation. You might have also heard that zinc increases test. I wouldn't say it increases it to a crazy amount, but yes, it definitely does contribute to increases in test, and that's simply because it acts as a aromatase inhibitor. So that means that your testosterone in your body is not going to be converted into estrogen as much. Now, does that mean that it can work as a PED? No, it's not a substitute for PED, but it will definitely contribute to just healthy levels of testosterone. Next we have magnesium glycinate. one of my favorites, if not my favorite, because this helps me a lot with sleep. Now, the reason why I have it with B6 is just the same as the added K2 with vitamin D3. It's going to help with absorption. And the interesting thing about magnesium glycinate is it really does help with sleep. Now, I'm someone who has always struggled with sleep. I still do now, but when I consistently take this and I actually try and get a good night's sleep and sleep on time, this does the job. I'm not gonna lie, I overslept for an exam. That's how crazy magnesium glycinate works. I overslept for an exam, yeah, that's crazy. And I almost did it again today, yeah. The good thing about magnesium glycinate is it will increase GABA activity and also the release of melatonin, which we all know is good for sleep. And added B6 also helps with mood regulation, as it helps to produce serotonin and dopamine. So if you're depressed, if you're feeling down, this will definitely help to contribute. I'm not going to say it's going to revolutionize how you're feeling, but when you're taking all of this, you're working out, you're eating good, this will all contribute to actually feeling better. Next, we have omega-3 fish oil, one of my favorites, and it's definitely top 3 supplements. This is actually a supplement that I recommend highly to my clients because the benefits you get is amazing. Our bodies don't produce omega-3 naturally, so we have to get it from food sources or supplementation, just a combination of both. So when you're actually taking these, you're going to actually notice that it really does help with skin because it works as an anti-inflammatory. Anything that works as an anti-inflammatory is going to help with inflammation of the skin, acne, breakouts, anything that's actually going to interfere with the production of oils in your skin. This is going to help that, and it's going to make your skin radiant, it's going to make it clear. I'm telling you, with exam stress and everything going on in my life, my skin is a lot better than it should be. I'm telling you, my skin should be terrible, and I don't even stay consistent with my skincare routine. I'll be honest, I don't. It actually is a waste of money, and I understand that it's a waste of money because I found that just eating well and supplementing with important supplements like fish oil actually helps your skin. Now, because it also reduces inflammation and works as anti-inflammatory, guess what? It's going to help with your bone health because there are a lot of pathological diseases and syndromes that you get as you age because of decreases in bone density, and especially in women because women have decreases in estrogen which contributes to bone health. And when you have decreases in estrogen post-menopause, perimenopause, this will decrease bone density, which will make you more susceptible to getting osteoporosis, arthritis, autoimmune inflammatory diseases, which is why women are mainly at higher risk. Making sure they're actually strength training, you're taking your supplements, you're eating healthy. This is all going to contribute to actually reducing the risk of actually getting these bone diseases. Next is creatine monohydrate. Now, this is obviously the best supplement to take. It's a no-brainer really. I'm sure you've heard of creatine being the most researched supplement. It really does hold true to its name. Basically, what creatine monohydrate does is it increases the availability of ATP. Now, you need ATP for every single cellular activity in your body. It's literally the basis for energy. Is what your cells use for energy. So on a cellular level, creatine will help increase the amount of available ATP to be used. And of course, your muscles use ATP. And when you're in the gym, this is actually going to help you push harder to get those extra 1 or 2 or even 3 reps in. It's also going to contribute to muscle growth. It's going to make you stronger. So this all will actually help with contributing to reaching your health and fitness goals, whether that's to look better, to get stronger. You need this. It's also going to help with brain function. Your brain uses a lot of ATP because it requires a lot of energy. You're always thinking, your brain is always active, even when you're asleep. So if you can increase those ATP reserves, you can contribute to better cognitive function for your brain. And this is going to help your brain a lot. The more energy it can use, the better it's going to work. It's as simple as that. So that means this is something that even older people should be taking, which is why I'm actually trying to encourage my mum to take creatine monohydrate, because we barely get it in our foods. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of this from beef, even though beef has a lot of creatine in it. You're not going to get as much as just taking this in concentrated amounts of 3 to 5 grams for smaller people, and then 5 grams plus for people who are bigger. So next we have hot curry powder or beet powder. Now beet powder is a really underrated supplement to take. The reason why I take beets in powdered form is simply because it's a lot more pleasant. I honestly cannot stand beets. I've never liked it since I was a kid, and I would prefer just to have this, but it tastes a lot better. And I can get more beets in this small concentration than actually eating it. So that's why I take it in powdered form. But the benefits with beet powder is really for your cardiovascular health. It's going to help decrease blood pressure simply because it works as a powerful vasodilator. Beets are high in nitrate, and nitrates get broken down into nitric oxide, and nitric oxide is a powerful vasodilator. This is something that we learned in med school. When your blood vessels are constricted, it's really hard for blood to flow through. You can imagine something flowing through something that's smaller. Now, if you can open up those blood vessels a bit, which is what nitric oxide does, it's going to help blood flow around the body a lot better. And this is going to reduce blood pressure. Beets are also nutrient dense, so you're going to get iron in there, magnesium, potassium, vitamin C, manganese. These are all going to help. It's also going to help in the gym because more blood flow to your muscles means better pumps. And also, if you're able to get more oxygen to your muscles, you're going to perform better in the gym. So those are really the main benefits I take beet powder for. It's better to take it around 2 hours before you go to the gym, just to give your body time to actually absorb it. So finally we have maca root. Now maca root is an ancient Peruvian plant, and this is used to increase libido. So the reason why I take it is literally just to increase libido, try and increase my test levels. I'm a young guy, and if I'm gonna increase my test naturally as much as possible, I'm gonna try out everything that I can naturally, of course. And maca root has been one of them. Now I'm still kind of experimenting with this, so I would have to give an update within 6 months to actually say it's benefiting. But who knows, it could be the zinc, it could be the magnesium, it could be the vitamin D that's making my test levels high. You never know. So it will be hard for me to say whether this alone is actually increasing my test levels. But like I said, these alone aren't gonna revolutionize my health, but taking them all together whilst going to the gym, whilst getting adequate amount of sleep, whilst eating healthy foods, this will all contribute to greater health. I appreciate you guys for watching till the end, and if you want more videos like this, just comment and let me know also what other kind of videos you want me to do, and I'll get onto that. Love, peace.